Hello, this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you from my TBC Live Broadcast episode number 81. That's 81 Live Broadcast. This is a pleasure to be with you all today. I am thrilled to be with you all because it's so much going on in our world right now that may or may not be affecting some of us. But the fact is, we need to know what's going on around our world. So, as you know, periodically I go over certain subject matters that involve the Billion Coin and what's going around in our world. But one thing that I love about the TBC blog is that what it what essentially what it does, it not only have different things regarding um, the Billion Coin as a whole, the different specifics of our Crinkle Cash back office or what have you, but also it pinpoints certain things around the world that's going on that's affecting humanity. So the main thing that I want to talk about today that I have talked about in the past is the Billion Coin mission and vision. TBC mission and vision. Now, before I do that, I'm going to see who I have with me because I look like let me see here. It's arranged from the TBC Prayer War is here. Thank you so much for being here um, from New Zealand, I believe. And I know that I have some people here locally and also in Tennessee as well. And hopefully down in Florida, I understand I have people, some of my friends down there watching as well. So, okay. Now let's see. All right, what I'm going to do first. Now, I'm going to just caution you here because what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to play a little video. Now, some of you that's been in the Billion Coin have seen this before. But sometimes I think we need a wake-up call of what we often take for granted in our location, in our neighborhoods. Okay? All right. So let me do a screen share for you. All right. The first thing I'm going to do is play this little video here for a bit. I'm not going to play it all the way to the end, but I just want to let you hear some startling statistics. That's true statistics going on around our world. Number 25. At least 80% of humanity lives on less than $10 per day. Number 24. To put things into perspective, the top 20% of the world's population accounts for 3/4 of the world's income. Number 23. Half of the world's population accounts for only 5% of the world's income. Number 22. According to UNICEF, 20. Now let me just stop this. Look at these little children. There are thousands, maybe millions of little kids that they don't have food to eat. Look at their bodies, folks. See, I'm going to put it right to you today. I want you to know exactly what's going on around. And these children are suffering. And these children are from Africa. That's right, Africa. And the continent of Africa have more poverty than anywhere on earth. There's quite a bit in the Philippines, as we know it, in different parts of Asia. That's where the majority of the concentration of poverty is located. Now, what can we do for this humanity? Let me keep going. 2,000 children die every day due to poverty. Number 21. Nearly 1/3 of children in developing countries are estimated to be underweight or stunted. Number 20.
Last year, about 70 million children of primary school age were not in school. Number 19, nearly a billion people celebrated the coming of the 21st century without being able to read a book or sign their name. Number 18, preventable diseases like malaria afflict nearly 500 million people every year. Number 17, Africa alone accounts for roughly 1 million deaths due to malaria annually. Most of them are children. Number 6.
Now, I'm gonna just stop here where it talked about these kids suffering from malaria. You see what's happening? These kids don't have anywhere to go, any much to do. And what's happening? Mosquitoes are landing on their bodies and sucking blood right out of their bodies, like they do here, that we sometimes take for granted right here in the United States or wherever you might be located in the world. But at the same time, they contract malaria, which is deadly for little kids that's suffering in poverty, that has no medical attention. Let me keep going.
16. Speaking of children, there are 2.2 billion children in the world. Number 15. Half of them live in extreme poverty. Number 14. Over 1 billion people have inadequate access to water, and 2.6 billion lack basic sanitation. Many times this means there's no separation of drinking water and toilet water. Number 13. That's why 1.8 million children die every year of diarrhea. Number 12. Approximately half of the world's population now lives in cities, and about 1/3 of those in the cities live in slum conditions.
Did you just hear that? Startling statistic. See, I think a lot of times we as people take for granted in our location when we have food to eat, adequate places to stay at, electricity, water, clean water. But look at the slum conditions where these people are living at.
In fact, slum growth is outpacing urban growth by a frighteningly large margin. Number 10. 1/4 of humanity lives without electricity. Number 9. The 7 richest people in the world make more than the poorest 41 countries combined. That's right.
Did you hear that? The 7 most richest people income is more than 41 countries alone. These countries that's here. That's startling. Startling. Because these people are, well, who do we call these? The elite. The ones that's not really are giving a false hope for these people here. And even some of us. Wow.
567 million people. Number 8. 0.14% of the world's population owns over 80% of the world's private financial wealth. The vast majority of that wealth has managed to avoid all income and estate taxes, either by the countries where it's been invested or where it comes from. Number 7. For every $1 in aid that a developing country receives, over $25 is spent on debt repayment. Number 6. The poorer the country, the more likely it is that the debt repayments are being extracted directly from the people who made a contract with the loans or received any money. Number 5. In 1998, $8 billion was spent on cosmetics in the United States. $11 billion was spent on ice cream in the European Union. $17 billion was spent on pet food in Europe and the US. $100 billion was spent on alcohol and $400 billion was spent on narcotics globally, and $780 billion was spent on militaries around the world. Number 4. In the same year, $6 billion was spent on achieving basic education for all. $9 billion was spent on basic water and sanitation, and $13 billion was spent on basic health and nutrition for all. Number 3. If you're reading this list, then you're in the top 30% of the world's population when it comes to poverty and wealth. Number 2. With new technologies, we now have enough food to feed 10 billion people, or 1.5 times the world's population. The tracking is that most of the world can't afford to buy enough.
I'm going to stop here. And Daria Metlock, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry if you can't hear, and if you all can't hear that, get on that end. I'm sorry, that's just the speaker here on this particular laptop. I got it to its highest. But this particular article, okay, this particular that was posted, it was on Christmas Day of last year on our blog. So if you go, just put in the search bar mission, you'll see this. You'll see this particular video. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go down to talk about our to just go over our mission. Our mission, this is TBC mission. Our mission is to serve one another with love and respect and use the billion coin to lift humanity out of hunger, poverty, and misery. See that one sentence basically says it all. This is what we're doing. This is what we have TBC for. All right. May the scales of ignorance fall from each that we touch, and may they embrace a life full of abundance and prosperity as they accept our offer of free membership within the Being Coin community. That within it, they can enjoy all the benefits of using a, a completely decentralized cryptocurrency that truly respects the financial privacy of each that use it. It is within our power to bring in merchants of all kinds from every corner of the earth to accept TBC for payment for their goods and services, which you know that's already been identified in small cases throughout Africa. As you know, they have bought homes, have bought um, land, cars in Africa, and we know that it has been done in Philippines and a few cases here in the United States. Okay. Now we know that also in Africa that I think a blog came out about a week ago that we had MB, TBC president for Cameroon, got with some people in Cameroon in a clinic. Now the clinic is accepting 50% cash and 50% TBC. Isn't that marvelous? See, bringing in merchants, not just stores, but health clinics. All right. The Bitcoin reach its full potential one day. Bitcoin will reach its full potential one day when the community grows to a billion verified members, locking the ultimate price of TBC to 1 billion euros per coin. Now, however, you know that's changed now. That's 1 billion. That means that ultimate price will to 1 billion grains of gold per coin. Okay? Our mission is great. Our mission is good. And may each of us do our part to fulfill it. All right. Okay. I went over this article maybe about a couple of months or so ago before. I would do this every now and then to make sure to just bring our minds back into what our main purpose is. See, I think a lot of people just want to collect and collect and collect and be on, it's good to build our wealth, in our abundance, in our TBC wallets as we bring people into our community that they may do the same thing. That's getting more people out of poverty. But we also hope and pray that we can use these funds that's in our wallets, not just for our own personal use, but also to help humanity worldwide, because that is the main purpose of the Billion Coin. There are so many people, as you saw in this video. Now, if you couldn't hear it, you could actually see it. That's something I know y'all can see because I'm doing a screen share. But I ask all of you that's here today, often, every once in a while, go back to that December 25th, 2017 blog post that I have here before you and play that video. Because every time you watch this video, it's for some, it may even bring tears to your eyes. When you see those little kids, bodies, if they weigh 25, 30 pounds, they're good. When they should be weighing maybe 65 or 75 pounds or a little bit less at that age that those little kids appeared. It's a shame that all the wealth throughout the world are just people just getting richer, but not really putting money towards this. So I just wanted to let y'all know that this is And a lot of you already know that we have a major issue with poverty worldwide. And we know that we are in the Billion Coin for the main purpose to do what? What that first sentence says, to serve one another with love and respect, and use the Billion Coin to do what? To lift humanity out of hunger, poverty, and misery. All right. Now let's talk about a little about vision. Let me ask some questions. What are y'all vision? I want some people in the chat, if y'all would do for me, what is your vision in terms of what you're going to want to do with your coins? If you had the opportunity, and TBC and administration said at one point, I will allow every member that has at least one, I'll say 1 to 5 coins, knowing that every coin right now is over $8.5 million. If the administrator said, I will allow everyone, and had a system by which we could use our coin, and said, I will use it, you could use it for the purpose of humanity and poverty. Let me ask the people right now, if y'all put something, just 1 or 2 words, or however how you want to put it in the chat. Tell me how you would use that money right now. If you could use 1 to 5 coins of your, if they said that's all you could use right now at this point, 1 to 5 coins, how would you use that? Would y'all just tell me in the chat right now? How will you use 1 to 5 coins in your wallet right now if the administration of TBC said to you, I'm going to allow this, and made it able for you to do so? Tell me right now in the chat, how will you use that for 1 to 5 coins? Okay, I like what Daria Metlock just stated. My vision is to build new schools and to teach our children the truth. Great, Diana. My vision is based on healthy foods. Exactly. Because, both of them are nice. I like the part because it gives our kids are not getting the proper education in our own United States here. Everyone think they're doing so wonderful in some cases. No, they're not. All right. Then we need more healthy foods in all our country, in every country that's around the world. Okay, I'm looking for some more people. I have the friendly marketer here, David Jones from Barbados. I want to hear from some more, for a few more people here. I got Syringe, the TBC Prayer War. If you're still here with us, will you just put in the chat, where would you use your 1 to 5 coins if it was you were given an option to use it? Okay, I see. To bless others. Okay. Could you tell me, TBC Prayer, could you expand on it just a little bit more? I understand what bless others mean, because that's a vast way to do so. Give me specifically, what would you do to bless others? All right. Could y'all just expand? Now, what I'm asking, what Randy has also asked us to do, expand your mind a little bit more here. That's what I'm trying to get people to do. All right. I haven't heard anything from the friendly marketer. I hope he's still there. Okay. What would you do, David Jones, the friendly marketer from Barbados? What would you do? Okay, Sky, you just came about. Okay, all right. Let me see here, Sky. The thing that the question I'm asking people in the chat is this question: if the Billion Coin administrator allowed, after I showed this particular video, and went over our mission, I posed a question for people in the chat. If the administration would allow, would allow for us to spend 1 to 5 coins of our wallet and made it able for to do so, how would you help? How would you do it? We know what we're supposed to do, but how would you do it? Okay, and like I said, get them out. Okay, get them out of the mind control system. Put healthy foods inside schools. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The foods needs to be better in the schools. Okay, if we want to give those kids as much nutrition and brain power we can in the schools to learn, excellent idea, excellent. And there, Matlock, I agree with you 100%. Could y'all expand on that just a little bit more on that? I'm waiting to hear from the friendly marketer. What would you do if it was if they were giving you were given the option to use 1 to 5 of your 1 to 5 coins of your wallet? How would you use it if you were given an opportunity from our administration? I'm just waiting to hear from some more for a few more people here. All right. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe some people are busy at the same time they're on this chat. Maybe they're doing something else, but I'm gonna just move on. I'm gonna come out of this screen share. All right. All right. And I apologize if y'all could not hear that. I'm doing the best I can with my laptop. I turned it all the way up. Sometimes I guess the feed does not travel through it the way that I'm hearing it. But at least y'all saw the video, and you always, all of you that have a Creamcast, I'm sorry, that can go to the blog, every last person, that's all 3.2 plus million can go to the blog and click on that December 25th, which is Christmas Day of last year, 2017. All right. I just feel confident that we can do this over time. It's not going to be a overnight success. We've seen a little success here and there in our community, but we could see much more success if we just had more people out there getting the word out with people, with TBC and what our communities, what the great things we're doing in our community and what our mission is. Now, as a live broadcaster, we all are doing a great job for the most part, but we haven't even scratched the surface and how many live broadcasters we should have, as I stated yesterday in my live broadcast. We have a few people doing it in other languages, okay? But we need many, many more languages. A lot of us are in the morning, at least on the East Coast, East Coast United States. We listen to TBC president in the Philippines, Doc Dan. He's excellent. He always recognizes me, in the chat, because he know I'm always there. He said that to me, always here. I have vision that one day I will be in that awesome country of the Philippines. I want to go. I want. Yes, I want to go in the nice areas, but I want to go in the slums. I want to go in the poverty-stricken areas. I want to have the opportunity to talk with some of those people. I don't want I want the real thing. I don't know about you all, but that's what I want if I go somewhere, some of these areas. Because I want to be able to spread what we know about the Billion Coin and how we can help them. We have not even scratched the surface and what we can do here in our mission. If we just had even half of the 3.2 million people just doing live broadcasts, do you think how impactful that would be? You think how much of an impact that would be just doing live broadcasts? So I'm coming at the end of my live broadcast now. I want to ask anybody. I'm sorry, I must have missed it. Let me see. Oh, okay, you did say that. I'm sorry. That was I missed that part. Defending marketing to those who would need restoration back to health coming off famine. Oh, God, exactly, exactly, exactly. Hmm. I want to thank everyone participating in this chat, and for those that's watching, if you had, and our coin is what, $8.5 million per coin. And you had 5 coins. You know, let's think about it. You have maybe 40 plus million dollars. How could you help people? And that's just 5. Some of us have multiple coins. A lot. I'm not revealing how many coins I have, but trust me, it's a lot of coins. Way more than 155. I just wish I could use it. If I could use it to any degree like I want to use it. And I'm not knocking anything the way our administration is handling our TBC, because we are still new as compared to other coins out there in the marketplace, like Bitcoin, not over 9 years old now. We have a long way to go, but we'll make it. We got to stay positive. Don't let anything or let anybody tell you anything different that it can't be done. Because we can do anything if we put our mind to it. And we got a lot of us doing the same thing was on the one accord, doing exactly what the mission states. So I want to thank everyone that's been here today. I believe that the Friendly Marketer has a live broadcast scheduled today. I believe on Mondays. I believe he has one. The TBC Prayer War. I try to get to your live broadcast, as well. And if I saw on the schedule, tell me if I'm right, Andaria Metlock, I believe you have a live broadcast in about an hour, about less than an hour from here, because I saw it on the schedule. And if I'm right, I believe you have it not at a half an hour, about an hour after mine started. I believe you started yours. So if I'm right about that, can you tell me, hey Metlock, is it true that you do have a live broadcast schedule coming up? Could you put that in the chat for me to let us all know? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all have never been at Andaria Metlock's live broadcast, she may not do one every day. No, you don't have to do live broadcasts every day, by the way. I just choose to do them. Okay? But that's a powerful sister. I like a person that's to the point, that's real. That lady is real and to the point. Yes, exactly. Which is 1 o'clock on her time in California, because that's where she's located. But it's at 4 o'clock for me on the East Coast. So I would definitely be there. I would definitely be there. And I ask that everyone support her. Just log into your Queencast back office, hit broadcast near the top. Another page will open, and just scroll down. If I'm in slot 15 today, she should be if I'm right, in slot 17. If I'm right about the slot. Okay? All right, just her link is right there. All right, listen, I'm going to end right now. And just keep that in mind about our mission. No matter what goes on in the Billion Coin, always remember the number one reason why we're in Billion Coin. And that has to do with our mission to lift people out of poverty and and improve our humanity as we know it, or how we know it should be, should I say. Okay. It's been a pleasure being with all you all today. All my friends that's local, that's watching, including the little one that I'm sure that's watching this one like she always do every day. And my loved ones in Tennessee and Florida. I can't wait to go out there to see these people. They're wonderful. You know, everybody's so wonderful, my friends. I call my people in Tennessee and Florida. They're like another family for me. And that's how I feel in my heart about them. But I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. I love everyone in my TBC family. I will continue to support you and adhere to every and our agreement of TBC. I'm going to obey that to the fullest. So with that said, have an awesome day. Bye-bye.